Hey everybody, this is Josh Berry, inventor of the Berry Bracket. We are here at the big remodel and I am done for the most part. I just thought I'd take one last video of the rough end, show you what everything looks like at the end of the rough end. This is the kitchen. It's going to be a wine cooler and an ice machine. Big countertop all the way down that wall. Be some under cabinet lighting right there. We got some sconces above the windows. Lots of Berry brackets, ultra thin LEDs. Be a big refrigerator and freezer, countertop all the way down, cooktop, double oven, a little more under cabinet lighting. I'm making this video to show everybody what the finished rough end looks like, but it also works as a good reference later on if you have questions about what was supposed to go where, what went where, how was it wired, etc. Because it'll be a few months at least before I come back to trim out. And chances are I won't remember everything. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I usually just forget to do it. But it's a good idea. At least take pictures, do something. There's been many a time when having pictures has really come in handy. And inside all my boxes, I put the circuit number. This guy, it was actually the existing fridge, and I was able to use the original wire, so that worked out real good. This is going to be it's a big side-by-side refrigerator freezer, and we're going to give it a circuit per side. And I put a new panel in for that guy and a few other circuits. I try to write as much information inside all the boxes that I can. In the kitchen, I just do 2 receptacles on 1 circuit. That way, they have to try real hard to trip a breaker. And this is the sink, and I like to take my transformers and power and bell wire for my under cabinet lights. If I can, I'll take them under the sink because there's generally a pretty good amount of room under there. And it's just a good access point, easy place to make them up versus under the house or any attic, things like that. On this other wall, I did take the transformer up in the attic, but that's because there's a big storage space right up there, right above the kitchen. And I've got a lot of junctions from old wires. I was talking about that in one of my last videos. being that it was a remodel, there's a lot of times when I had to make junctions with the old wire because it wouldn't reach where I needed it. So I've got a lot of boxes like that, and it worked out real good with the Berry brackets because I can put those boxes wherever a bracket is, and it gives me very easy accessibility if I ever need to get into that junction box again. Wherever you have a bracket, it's a great place to make junctions because that hole is a nice big 6-inch hole, unless it's on framing. But nonetheless, most of the time there's still plenty of room to get your hand up in there. And it works out good for making junctions, which I had several on this job. You can see one up in there. This is the formal living room. Got all my brackets right where I wanted them. Everything lines up perfectly. Didn't have to readjust my layout at all. I figured out where I wanted my lights. I made a mark on the floor. I shot my laser to the ceiling, and I hung my brackets. And on this entire job, not once did I have to readjust, because with the ultra thin LEDs, framing doesn't matter. These Berry brackets and the ultra thin LEDs make life so much easier. Recessed cans are big, bulky, hard to fit in most places. They leak air, they get hot, you can't insulate on them, they're not weatherproof, they're a pain to mount, a pain to wire. It's just obsolete technology, folks. LEDs have changed the lighting world forever. Everything's different with LEDs. Every LED fixture has amazing benefits that old fixtures just can't compete with. And the Berry bracket and ultra thin LEDs, I mean, look at that. I could totally get a light in there, no problem. Right there. No problem. Just imagine trying to put recessed cans in this kitchen. I mean, or this formal dining room. Almost every single light hit a joist. If you're using cans, there is no way you'd have got your measurements equal. It would have looked terrible. You'd have spent hours doing math, trying to figure out what would work. Or you can use the Berry bracket and ultra thin LEDs and save time and save money and make your guys happy and make your customers happier. You just can't beat them. I'm telling you, when it comes to residential and even commercial, these ultra thin LEDs combined with the Berry bracket, once you use this system, I promise you will never want to look at a recessed can again. All right, everybody. Until the next big job. Don't forget to check out berrybracket.com. And of course, you can see all my videos on YouTube at berrybracket. Or just search Berry Bracket. And folks, if you want a smarter, better, easier alternative to using recessed cans, you've got to try the Berry Bracket with the ultra thin LEDs. Like I said, I guarantee it. Once you use this system, you will never use a recessed can again unless it's for some crazy specific purpose. You know what I'm saying. All right. Don't forget, berrybracket.com. Check out all my videos on YouTube and search Berry Bracket. I'll see you soon.